And Derek King in the building. It's the Half Baked Podcast. I am Cuzzin Dre, the host of this show. This is a show about dumb shit celebrities do. How you been doing, man? What you been up to?
Man, I'm good, man. Working. Trying to get everything situated, man.
Man, you watched that Damian Lillard put up 61 on the Warriors, bro?
No, I heard about it, though. I heard he went dumb.
I'm about sick of Damian Lillard. And if he listened to this interview, I want him to know. I'm about sick of you coming to the Warriors, bro, or playing the Warriors.
But you know he gonna do numbers. He gonna do that because it's the Bay.
Yeah, but man, do that against Dallas or something.
He ain't.
Put up record numbers against Milwaukee or something, bro.
He got something to prove.
Like, man, you from Oakland, bro. Like, give us,
Yeah, that's why
just let us win. You say what? That's why you got to go crazy because he's going to tell you. All right, so you think we ever get rid of Steph Curry for Dame?
Nah, hell.
Look, he's like, hell no, man. Hey, man. I mean, I rock with Dame. I ain't gonna lie. Curry just got got that shot, that guaranteed shot, but Dame got that heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got that town in him. You know what I'm saying? He got that heart where he ain't giving up, man. But I need him to stop scoring on us so much for sure. Let's talk about your success, Derek.
Man.
You got that Tetris record doing numbers, man. 4.5 million views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Last year, you racked up 13, almost 14. We're going to call that 14. 14 million streams across 79 countries. That's big right there, bro.
It was a huge year for me. I couldn't find my year before because I had one, but I didn't want to post it because it was only like 300 and some thousand
but you
streams.
need that so they can see that, like, dang, he went from that
I know I was going,
million.
man, I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it. But yeah, it was a great year for me.
How did you feel? You know what I'm saying? Like, just as an artist being recognized by that many people on that many markets, that's 79 countries. Somebody was listening to Derek King last year. How did that make you feel like as an artist?
I just feel like it just, all the hard work pays off, man. All the times in the studio, it feels good to actually know that people is listening. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because people be tapping in, like, from different countries and all the other things. So just to see that and for them to be tapping in with me,
right.
it just, that motivates me to keep doing music. It motivates me to stay consistent and keep dropping records and keep doing the promo and keep doing all that because people is actually listening.
For artists that's, up and coming, can you explain to them, how online streaming sales translates into money in the pocket?
Oh yeah, I tell my dogs all the time.
Talk to me.
Cause I didn't know that at first. Shout outs to Empire because they really put somebody on. Or nigga, I could cuss on here?
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yourself, man.
They really put they put niggas on game for sure cause I didn't know that. Because I didn't really know that streams could transpire into money. So that's why I be telling my dogs, I'm like, look, if you gonna drop a song or drop a video, make sure it's on all platforms. Like, don't just drop it on just SoundCloud or just don't drop it on just one spot. Make sure it's everywhere. Because that's why I messed up on Tetris with that because I dropped it just on iTunes and I didn't drop it on YouTube because I'm like, man, I want all my focus to go here. Right. But when the Billie Eilish thing went whatever it did, some YouTube page was gaining all my views, some different because they uploaded the song. So I was like, damn, but if I would have had it dropped on all platforms, you feel me, everything could transpire.
About, boy, you did 17
million
bro,
views,
22 million last year.
I was hot. I'm like, man, so that's why I feel like that's really important. Like, when you drop something, just make sure everything is prepared and make sure everything is coming out right. You know what I'm saying? Because all that makes sense at the end of the day.
Ass cap down.
Man, had an ass cap, BMI, all that, because you don't want to start going back and try to recap. You feel me? Retry to get it because
producer talking about, hey man, I ain't get my cut on that.
Yeah,
man.
you gotta make sure business is always 100%. Because when it's 100%, you ain't got nothing. You feel me? Your business is taken care of. Everybody taken care of.
That's me. Like, at the end of the day, I was watching First Take. And Stephen A. Smith was talking about how he negotiated his contracts. And he was like, okay, at the end of the day, what's my bottom line?
Yeah.
When I paid A, B, C, all the way to Z, what am I left with? That's what I want to negotiate. Don't show me I'm getting 10 million.
And then you gotta pay.
9 of it went to somebody else. Damn, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel that, man. That song's taking you a lot of places, man. You got to rock big stages and stuff like that. You did our KMEL Summer Jam last year. You did the Rolling Loud. I seen you do that. Was that your biggest crowd, Rolling Loud, or? That thing was smacking.
I think, bro, I performed in front 14,000 before, but that was with Sage at Sacramento's Summer Jam hecka long ago. But as in for my own, cause I think KMEL wasn't filled up when I went in.
We did you opened for us, huh?
Yeah, so it wasn't, yeah, but it was, at the end of it, it was hella motherfuckers, but I think, Rolling Loud probably was for sure my biggest.
I seen Rolling Loud with you, I was like, that thing was packed.
Yeah, and my mama said when we dropped Tetris, motherfuckers start running towards the thing. Like, and you could see it if you see in my video that I posted, you could see people running from the side and coming, and you feel me? It just grew. Cause it wasn't all them people out there at first.
Oh, at your specific stage.
It wasn't all them people.
Like, it was 2-3 different, you gotta walk, you gotta really look at your pen.
You gotta look at, you gotta hear it.
I wanna see him. Okay,
so I think I'm on at the same time as like Megan and everybody else.
Big,
so it's like, I'm like, man, fuck, ain't nobody gonna be on my stage. So before I go out, I see the crowd. I'm like, damn, it wasn't that thick. Yeah. So I'm like, fuck. But then after I start performing and songs start coming on, that's when that motherfucker just started growing. And then when Tetris came on, my mama said like, it was, she said she was like right in front of a bear cage or whatever. But when she turned around, she was surrounded. So she was like, she was the last person in the back. But then at the end of my set, she turned around and she was like, she had to maneuver out because they all surrounded
trying to see the man.
Yeah.
Man.
Nah, that was crazy though. It was a crazy show.
Yeah, shout out to Rolling Loud crew. They need to get you your own set every year.
Man, Rolling Loud be fucking with me though.
I seen you had Russ got on your remix to Tetris, man. Let's talk about how did that come about? How did that align? Man, so one night I'm laying down, no homo. I'm laying down in my bed. Pause.
I'm laying down and a fan DM me and was like, yo, Russ just played your record on his live.
On his live, yeah.
So I'm like, hell nah, you capping. I'm like, I'm trying to look for the live. I'm on YouTube because, they be recording Russ's live. So I'm looking through the lives. I'm like, hell nah. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna just DM me. So I DM'd him. I'm like, bro, appreciate the love, man. I heard you was playing Tetris on your live. That's, that's love.
That's love, yeah.
And then, he hit me back for like a day or two. Second day, he hit me back like, hell yeah, bro, that's like my favorite record right now. He's like, that's my favorite summer, like, you feel me? My summer record right now. That's hard. So I'm like, damn, nigga, I'm juice as fuck. I'm like, bro, this nigga Russ just tapped in. Then he followed me.
Like, I made it.
Bro, Russ, he followed me in the whole shit. So I'm like, god damn. Boom. So we start talking just about music and, in general. I start telling, Ari, my production manager over at, Empire, I start telling Ari, I'm like, bro, this nigga just tapped in. He like, bro, hit him for a remix.
Yeah.
I'm like, he fuck with the record, hit him for a remix. So I was like, fuck it, I know this is gonna be a long shot. So I was like, man, I tapped in. I was like, man, we looking for somebody to do a remix right now. You feel me? Would you be interested? He was like, hell yeah, send me the verse. He was like, send it to me open.
No charge,
no charge, no nothing. He's like, send it to me. He's like, I'll do it. I'm like, bet. So boom, he did it. I sent it to him. It took him like a week. I'm getting off. I went to Rolling Loud in Miami. I get off the plane. He texts me. He like, appreciate, you feel me? Prayer hands, all things. He's like, here go the verse back. Bro, I was juiced. Nigga, I was slapping that the whole time I was in. You feel me?
I got a verse from Russ.
Bro, that was
nobody got this to debate on. Nobody got this Russ feature.
Man. Besides Rex, he fuck with Rex heavy.
Okay.
But other than that, I was like, yeah, that's kind of big that he, feel me? Cause he was telling me too when I FaceTimed him before, he was just telling me like, bro, he just fuck with genuine people. He was like, bro, I feel like you genuine. He's like, I feel like you a cool person. Mm-hmm. He was like, I fuck with you, I fuck with your energy, all the shit. He was like, he really don't fuck with nobody. Right. He's like, he really just be to himself. You feel me? Like, he don't really be doing all that other shit. So I'm like, damn, like, bet. Like, nigga, you really fucking with niggas. And then
you ever ask him why he punched Guap Dad 4,000?
Hell nah.
That's what I want to know.
Hell nah.
Russ, you ever watch this interview, you come see me and holler at me. I like Russ. I ain't gonna front.
I fuck with him too.
He's talented. I respect that because in the Bay, we really respect artists that pen their own stuff.
Yeah.
That, I want to ask you about that later and stuff, but we respect artists that do it all. He write his stuff, he produce it, he know how to,
Yeah.
All the elements, he's a total package of that. So I respect that, but I always wanted to know, like, what's up with you and Guap Dad?
I fuck with Russ. I know Guap Dad. I mean, me and Guap Dad probably ain't the closest friends, but we know of each other. Right. So it ain't like, you feel me, but you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Right. It's still up in the air. Yeah.
I ain't asking, but I think it was for cause Guap Dad said something about him in a song. Said, I heard you doing things you doing things that nobody cares. We call that doing Russ. Like you doing hella shit that
was a lyric that he put out.
Yeah, like you doing hella shit, but don't nobody care. I call that doing Russ. And
that was almost like that Migos lyric. If a hating call him Joe Budden. That was one of them lyrics right there.
Facts.
Man, I tell you when I thought you made it though.
What?
When I seen Billie Eilish post your video.
Oh yeah,
she made a video, not post your video. She made a video dancing.
Yeah, the challenge. Yeah.
That's hard right there. How did you feel like when you seen that? Was she like the biggest star to date to like recognize you for your music? Or?
Oh yeah, of course. She was for sure the biggest star.
She did like 500 million views.
Bro, cold part about it is I didn't even know, no shade. Cause I don't listen to pop like that.
Right.
I didn't even know who she was. I heard her music, but I didn't even know who she was. So when people was DMing me like, she doing your challenge, I'm like, I'm looking at the page, I'm thinking like, it's a page from China or something. I'm like, but this ain't real. Like, you feel me? I don't know who this is. So, boom, I start doing my research and I start listening to music. I'm like, oh, this is her. Cause when you put the voice to the artist, you like, oh, this is her.
Right. I ain't gonna lie, I was doing my research on it. I hadn't heard her either until I looked it up for your interview, right? Then I pulled up her song. I'm like, oh, that's who sing
that song. Yeah, so that's what I did. So I'm like, oh, wow, this is crazy. So, boom, bro. When I tell you, like, my page was booming because she posted it on her Insta story. No, at first she screenshotted the record and just posted Tetris on Apple Music. So I'm like, whoa, that's crazy.
Sales went up.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Sales up 300% from last week.
And then I seen the next following clip. It was her actually doing the challenge. Mm-hmm. So I was like, damn, she really fucking with this record.
Yeah, she do.
So then everybody, my page was booming. Billie Eilish did your thing, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, God damn. Yeah, so it was many.
Any artist, like I know you said she was the biggest artist to recognize you for your talents and work and stuff, but any artist that gave you like that, oh shit, you know who I am? Like damn, like Diddy just walked up to me and was like, keep working. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I ran in, like, you talking like a big artist or just artists in general?
Like, I mean, it could be Keep the Sneak down the street or whoever. It could be local. It could be out the way. Anybody.
We was at an Empire event and Diggy Simmons came up to me and was like, bro, I mess with the Bay heavy. And I'm like, I ain't never said nothing to Diggy Simmons. So I was shocked as hell. He's like, yeah, man, I fuck with the Bay heavy, bro. He's like, bro, you gonna keep the movement going.
That's crazy, yeah.
So I was like, damn.
Surprised who know who you is.
And that's, and I ain't gonna lie, artists out there, bro, everybody gotta start tapping in. Cause you don't know, cause some artists, like, that might inspire artists or motivate artists to keep doing it.
Like, bro, because I heard your record, bro, I got motivated right then.
You feel me? That's like, nigga, if I know an artist and I see they going crazy and I notice them and I see them in person, I'm gonna say what's up. Period. Just because you don't know how artists gonna take it. Like, oh shit. Like, cause that artist might feel like ain't nobody fucking with him, ain't nobody doing nothing with him. So it's like, man, the nigga might be feeling down, but you could be that artist to be like, man, I see what you're doing, keep going. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that might motivate.
It don't, bro. It don't cost I tell people that all the time, like, bro, most of my support, like when people post up my interviews and stuff, it ain't gonna come from nobody that's a partner of mine. It ain't gonna come from nobody who I feel should post it up. Yeah. It's gonna be from, man, bro, shout out Cuzzin Dre doing his thing, man, that Derek King interview is the truth. You feel me? And be like, dang, like, what that I want to post it up at.
I think sometimes it just gets like, family, what y'all feel? These are artists too. Just
what's up, man? Grab the mic, man. Pull up, man. What's your name? Talk to me.
It's Leaky Bo. That's Mayu.
What's happening, man?
Sorry I ain't got no camera on you, man. But yeah, go ahead and throw something in there.
What's happening, man? I go by Leaky Bo. You feel me? I sing Crazy.
He got a record going viral right now called Crazy. I was gonna tap in.
No, don't pass the mic. Let's talk about your record going viral. You don't want your little 10 seconds of fame.
Here we go. Go ahead.
I'm here for bruh. You feel me?
Man, well, he passed you the mic. It's on you right now, Leaky Bo. What's your song that's dropping, bro?
Shit, it's already out. It's called Crazy. You feel me? It went viral on TikTok. It already had the streams before it, but right now it's doing like almost 700,000 a day on Spotify.
Okay, just one platform.
It's doing like it's going crazy on Apple Music, and you feel me?
How can they follow you, man? Shout your Instagram out there one time.
You can follow me on the gram at Leaky Bo, LIKYB0, and then on my Twitter _Leaky Bo.
Straight up, man. Straight up. And what's your name, big dog? Step to the mic, man. What's your name?
Yurt. It's Mayu. You know what I'm saying? Mayu, man.
Time out. I didn't understand half of what you just said. Let's do that one more time.
Man,
there we go. Let him talk to the people. He got up here in this act. You know what I'm saying? He been waiting on this moment all day. Go for it, big dog.
It's Mayu.
Nah, it's Mayu. You feel me? You can follow me on the gram at MAYUEX.
What you do?
Yeah, I do. I'm an artist, man.
You rap?
Yeah.
Sing? Or
melodic?
Melodic for sure.
All good, for sure. Where you from?
I'm from Richmond.
From Richmond. All good, big dog, for sure.
He got a
man.
song that's doing numbers for him called Materialistic.
Okay.
Got a video.
Good, man. So y'all all grew up together, or how did y'all?
This all like fam. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So
For
I
sure.
always like to keep, family around me. Like,
I
you know,
appreciate that. That's how you stay grounded, I feel like. I seen artists get on and start off with their friends and end up with some people that they just met, but they 2 years in, and it's like, how you let them even tell you about somebody 20 years in with all of a sudden he became fake, or like, nah, I'm sure it ain't, you know what I mean? So
that's
anything
anything
good
though.
to see people.
Even if niggas bump heads, bro, it's not a oh I can't fuck with you no more. It's like if I was to get an argument with my brother,
It's no Instagram.
you know what I'm saying? My
Exactly,
my
yeah.
blood brother. If I get in an argument with my blood brother, it's like, that's not my brother no more. You feel? That's still my brother. You feel me? That's how I look at it, just with all my
Absolutely.
niggas.
I feel like if we partners and I can't tell you something that I see you might be slipping on and you not get offended, we probably wasn't partners.
We
for
probably
real.
wasn't
You feel me?
partners.
Like, cause everything that somebody said, it couldn't be coming from a negative space. If that's your partner, you know who you dealing with, you're like, he ain't getting at me. He really just looking out for me. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you as an artist kind of gotta be able to recognize that who you got around you and, keep the real ones with you, man. So
Of course.
I rock with y'all. Nice meeting y'all players, man. Leaky Bo, and say it one more time.
Mayu.
Manny.
It's Mayu. It's French.
Oh, Mayu.
Yeah, it's French.
Mayu. What it stand for?
I don't know.
Oh, shit.
I ain't get that deep into it, boss. Hey, look though, it's on my birth certificate. You feel me?
It's on your birth
That's
certificate.
my real name.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's
Well, I'm gonna need you to know what your name mean, man. Huh? Yeah, I want you to know what your No, don't go to nobody else's interview and tell somebody you don't know what your name mean. You go find out.
I feel you, but I don't think it's, you feel me? Like, I don't think it mean anything. I just,
It means something.
It gotta be.
Man, it
something.
means something.
You know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
you might got some
Of
money
course it
waiting
means
on
something
you
to me.
somewhere. But I'm like, I'm the son of a king. Boy,
That's why it's my name, man, you know?
Straight up, bro. It's all good, man. Derek.
Yeah.
A lot of people mess with you, man. We was just, before we, introduce me to your homies and everything, we were talking about, your oh shit moment, who knew you and stuff like that. I was going to say that I peeped on your Instagram. You got photos. You got G-Eazy messing with you. SOBRBE done brought you out to perform. What's that? Eric Bellinger rocking with you. Any of these guys, not even just the few people I named, anybody in the game, period, in the industry that you might look up to as a mentor, that you can, get on the phone and be like, man, he been in the game for X amount of years, and no matter what, he gonna give me the real. You know what I'm saying?
Man. I think I cut out.
There you go.
I look at different artists for different things. I mean, a lot of them I can't just call. I mean, like EB, I look at EB as a mentor, as like as a writer.
Yeah.
And how he carries himself. I look at him and like that. And then G-Eazy, I look at the way he move like superstar. Like whatever he do, I try to put it in my own flavor and try to push my brand just like that. Cause shout outs to JR and Pilo and them. They told me you gotta have somebody that wants to be you for Halloween. Somebody gotta be you for Halloween. So with that being said, you gotta have some stand out to where it's like, boom, oh, you're Derek for Halloween, or oh, you're this person for Halloween. So it's just about marketing and branding. So that's what I'm trying to work on right now, is just try to like have somebody play me for Halloween. And what do I have that somebody could be like, oh, you're this person, you know what I'm saying? So I look at them, everybody, every artist different for different things. Like I said, EB, his writing is crazy. He like motivated me to really write my own stuff and really kind of like get into the music. Cause at first, shout out T Kelly. We was doing like co-writing.
TK Kravitz?
Nah. T Kelly.
T Kelly,
my producer.
Gotcha.
He made Tetris and Play.
Okay, gotcha.
And produced all my stuff previously. So so he we was just doing co-writing with him. He was really on the writing side heavy for me at first, because I was young at first. I wasn't singing. I was a rapper at a point in time.
Yeah, I'm going
early.
That's all in my notes. We gonna talk about it.
Yeah. I was a rapper at a point in time in my career, so he really got me into singing. So I really didn't know nothing about it. So I kind of fell back and let him do it. But when I start listening to other artists and really listen to how everything is getting done, like I start really focusing in and being like, man, I want to start doing that.
Rapping, man.
I
want to know how did you transition from a rapper to a singer?
Man,
you literally a rapper turned singer.
Nah, for sure. And what?
Right.
Man, how can I think about it? I mean, shout out T Kelly. Like, that's on a mentor of like him telling me everything, what I'm supposed to be knowing about. He always gave me game about, you know, just getting brought up and all this stuff. You know, just basically carrying yourself as an artist, making sure everything is on point. Like, when I perform, he's like, bro, you have to perform like this, or you got to make a first impression, like everything matters when you go do this, like interviews. Like, he really coached me throughout all this artist stuff. Now, so he really transferred me into a singer.
So T Kelly is the reason
that I sing today, for sure, 100%, because I was a rapper and I was going to him as a rapper, and he was telling me like, this lane is open. Like, nobody is singing in the Bay Area your age. He was like, you could rap. Everybody's rapping. This was like the Diggy Simmons, the Lil Twist, Lil Chucky, everybody rapping. Right. So he's like, nobody is singing your age out here from the Bay Area. So he was like, bro, let's try to get you in a new lane. I fought him. I told him, I ain't no singer. Hell no. Like, you feel me? I'm a rapper, nigga. I'm not finna be singing. Like, nigga, what the fuck I'm finna sing for?
Was you a gangster rapper?
Man, I wasn't no gangster rapper. I was more of like I like to tell a story. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was on some telling story type stuff.
Right, okay.
But yeah, so he was just basically like, this lane's wide open. Like, bro, he's like, you gonna get all the girls, all this. So when he started bringing up the girls, at first I was fighting him. I'm like, nah, I don't want to do it. Yeah, and then he was either tricking me in the studio because I told him no, I don't want to do it. But then when we was doing records, he would be like, oh, do a melody right here, or you know, do like a little harmony. You feel me right here? Yeah. And then I'm like, I see what the fuck you doing, motherfucker. Yeah, and then when I actually did it, he coached me through it. I'm like, damn, this shit sound hard. Yeah, like, I'll do a rap. Yeah, I'm like, boom, and I go, cause I couldn't sing. Like, to this day, I'm still practicing on my vocals. I'm still trying to be 100%, but I couldn't sing. So, but he heard it. He heard a melody. He like, bro, you could do it. I'm like, man, fuck it.
You were telling me about, writing and, you know, as a writer. So, me, myself, I feel like, I'm talking about ghostwriting now, right? So I feel like as a rapper, I don't respect no rapper that has somebody else pen they verses for them and stuff, right? But I feel like it's totally different as a singer, you know what I'm saying? So for you, as you were telling me, you write your music, you write your own music today, right? Yeah. So how do you feel about other artists using writers, even if it's R&B, or do you think R&B artists, because some people can sing, right? Yeah. But can't write. I know people who can sing out of this world, but cannot pen a song to save their life.
Man,
talk to me how you feel about that.
I think I forgot who I was talking to about this, but YK Osiris mentioned that he the king of R&B, or Jacqueese mentioned he was the king of R&B.
Yeah, he on the king of R&B tour. He'll be here on
Thursday.
But they trying to pull up and let him know something. You know what I'm saying? Is it beef?
Nah, it ain't no beef for that. I was talking to somebody about it. I'm like, you can't be the king of R&B if you don't write your own lyrics. Like, you don't write your own stuff. How? Like, somebody else is writing your stuff.
These aren't your feelings.
These aren't your feelings. So how can you claim something that you feel me that you actually not doing? You know how to sing hella good, but you don't know how to write. You know what I'm saying? So that I was talking to somebody about it. I'm like, bro, they can't keep claiming that like I'm the king of R&B. Like, bro, you don't even write.
Right now, today, for Derek King, who is the king of R&B?
Man, I'm gonna get shade.
I tell you who I think, but I want to know who you think.
I'm gonna get shade. I know the nigga crazy and all that, but I feel like I still give R. Kelly his shit.
I'm finna kick you off my shelf.
Hey, nah, no cap. You can't take a nigga legacy, bro. Can't take away his legacy, bro. Just cause he made a mistake out there, nigga.
No, that wasn't no mistake. That wasn't no, he was purposely doing what he was doing.
I mean, he was doing, but nigga, as an artist, he went in that booth and did his thing.
For sure.
Music is music. His music,
I'll be honest. I won't be funny with him. R. Kelly music is timeless. Let's get that out the way.
Timeless.
I'll be wanting to play his music. It's just that, you know, as a man with mama, sisters, nieces, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of overwhelming. Like, bro, he out of pocket, bro. Like,
he out of pocket.
R. Kelly ain't have to take nothing but a nap.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You finessing little kids, bro. Like,
man,
you feel me?
Yeah.
That's here nor there. But as far as his music, yes.
Yeah.
But I can't give you R. Kelly because he don't qualify right now. He on timeout. But myself.
Who you think?
Chris Brown. Off rip.
Chris Brown for sure.
Off rip. Okay, he had the Rihanna rip. He messed up. You know, we give him
But that's
that.
what I'm saying.
Now,
Everybody wanted to tear away his, everybody wanted to.
Mistake.
But they said he was still, whooping or whatever. He,
No, that was,
I heard.
Once they fell out, they fell out, or?
Man, I heard he was doing this to, you feel me, somebody else.
Nah, man, hey, man, I ain't hear about all this.
but look though, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't take away nobody's legacy. You know what I'm saying?
No,
just cause of whatever they did, I understand. Like, you feel me? It's some basketball players that was raw as hell in hoop, nigga, and now they crackheads. So it's like, you gonna take away their legacy because he a crackhead now? You feel me? So that's how I feel about it. But R. Kelly, I feel it, but it's like his music, just let the music be the music and you feel me? Whoever he is as a person, let that be who he is as a person.
But is it fair to say that even though his music was as dope as it was, that he could have diminished his own, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that fair, or is it just because, okay, R. Kelly the pervert is R. Kelly the pervert, but R. Kelly the platinum singer is R. Kelly the singer?
I'm not gonna slap, I'm not slapping R. Kelly no more. I'm not slapping
Yeah, no, me neither.
But it's like, that nigga got, you feel me?
His catalog is his catalog.
Catalog is just like that shit they try to say with Michael Jackson. I didn't believe it. But it's like they try to rip his legacy from him. And when they were saying, and that documentary came out, all that, everybody was talking hella shit.
I'm a believer of, you don't get accused for doing the same thing more than once. Now I'm gonna leave that alone. That's just me. That's just me. You know, I know it's been, whatever with the Michael Jackson case, they went to trial or whatever, and the kids are reneging and saying, whatever, he didn't do it or what. Derek, if I thought you stole something from me and I said something to, let's say I told you, Leaky, like, man, I think bro got me for a few dollars or something. The next time you come around, I'm gonna be more on my stuff. You feel me? It wouldn't happen twice. The second time, I was like, nah, Blood's a thief. You feel like, nah, bro, the first time I let it slide. You feel me? No, this time he got me for real, Leaky Bo. Like, something's wrong.
Yeah.
That's just me. You know what I mean? I'm just a firm believer, you know what I'm saying, to that. But it is what it is. Now, let's get to the music, the new music, what you really came to talk about, man. Dead Roses.
Dead Roses, man. That's a new single I got, dropping. Well, hopefully when this interview is out, it should be out. It drops Thursday.
Okay.
The 24th.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a new record I got coming off, my album. I feel very passionate about it. That's why I'm like tapping in with everybody, trying to get everybody on board with it. So yeah, I feel like this one's gonna be a cool one. It's kind of away from the club. It's like more in my feelings. So
yeah, I heard it. I definitely got like that soft side. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Soft side to him. I mean, I think it's dope for R&B artists, for male R&B artists, in particular, to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like what's up with all this vibrato? Why everybody so macho and so gangster? Like, bro, you a singer. Like, let the ladies know what's up. Like, sometimes you cry. You a man. Like, sometimes you feel like, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me.
Man, Vaughn was just getting on my case about that because Vaughn came in and
shout out the OG.
Shout out Big Vaughn. He came in our studio session like a few days ago, and I was playing them records, and all of the records wasn't about heartbreaks. It was more about like, because I like I said, I like telling stories. So it's like I might tell a story about how I liked the female and she left me for a whole nother dude. I might tell a story that fucking I'm dogging a female, but it's on a soft beat. Or I might talk about how, you feel me, just different type of topics. Vaughn was like, man, do you just make a song that you love somebody. Nothing else, just say you love her. Don't say you didn't dog her or she didn't dog you. Just talk directly and say that you love
you.
Yeah, I love you. So basically, so it's like, man, I was listening back to the records. I'm like, I really ain't got nothing like that. So Vaughn came in and switched up the whole studio vibe. Cause I'm like, shout out Reese Beats. Me and Reese was cooking for weeks. So we just going off of like whatever I got.
Brother, shout
man,
out Reese Beats
shout out
one
Reese
time,
Beats.
man. All me on the radio.
Oh yeah,
everywhere.
yes, sir.
My brother doing his thing.
He produced Dead Roses too.
Oh wow, yes. Okay, Reese Beats been working, man. I'm trying to line something up with him right now. We working. We got a little something on the way.
Yeah. Reese go crazy. So, but yeah, like the week that I was in the studio working with Reese, we just going off of whatever I got in my phone and I'm slapping. I'm like, man, let's do it. So like, we doing club records, we doing hella other shit. And Vaughn like, all right, they all cool, but he was like, give me some.
And Vaughn hard, bro.
Vaun hard, for
I
sure.
tried to play a record for him a few days ago. Only reason he listened to it, he told me, cause you my friend, bro. I don't want to hear this shit. straight
Vaughn,
up.
Vaughn, when
Vaughn get your approval, you made it. Shout out Big Vaughn.
Shout out Big Vaughn,
the OG.
I ain't gonna cap, bro. It was times when nigga I was sitting Vaughn records and he was like, nah. But he'll play it because he fuck with me as a person.
Exactly.
You know
That's what he told me. Like, man, just cause you my friend, I'm gonna listen to
Yeah.
it. But he like, I don't.
So I'm
This
playing.
the worst part. I hate listening to people's music.
Yeah, Vaughn is very blunt. So when I'm showing him records in the studio, he like, nah. And it's not to say they're terrible records. It's just Vaughn wants something that he could spend all the time. Yeah. And he was like, bro, if I could put my job on the line for it, I'll do it. Yep. So like, just to go back with Tetris, when I sent him Tetris, he said he liked it. Mm-hmm. And he was like, bro, don't worry about it. I got you on the radio side. Do what you got to do on your end with everything else. And Vaughn never capped. He never rap. It was a rap. I started hearing it all the time, you feel me? So shout out Big Vaughn. So that's why I really go to Vaughn and I'll be like, all right, boom, what's this? All right, what's this? Tell me about this. And Vaughn to tell me straight up.
And he's going to be straight up. Yeah, Vaughn ain't. Yeah.
Nope. Yeah, he was like, possibly, nope. And then so when we made this record, it's called Stories. It's about really, I'm going straight into being like, basically, it's about I loved you, but it was like, I got a new girl now and I'm in love with her. You feel me? You wasn't doing what she doing. So Vaughn, he came in with the concept, bro. We did the record. I feel like this gonna be a dope record. That it's on my album. Besides from Dead Roses.
Got you. That's on the past album or the album that's
the record that's finna drop.
That's finna drop. All right, let's talk about Stories. Now with the Dead Roses track, what do you want your fans to feel from this? What do you want, like when the very first listener hears it when it drops? What's the vibe that you want immediately, your fans? What do you expect your fans to get from this?
Man, just understand that I'm a human and understand that everybody got feelings. Everybody goes through certain things. So it's like, you feel me? Because a lot of people sometimes feel alone in like breakups and all that other things that they be feeling like, man, why does this keep happening to me? XYZ. So with this record, I just want you to understand, like, just to get in your feelings. I want you to get in your feelings. I want you to put on Dead Roses when you feel me, when you ain't feeling too good.
One of them Saturdays.
Yeah, it's one of them, man.
Dead King, man, Dead Roses.
Man, when you
quick.
listen to Dead Roses, I want, from years from now, I want you to be like, damn, I remember when this record dropped. I was going through this. Or you could paint a picture with my, you feel me? Yeah. Cause you got that song. If a fucking old ass record come on, you know exactly where you was at when you heard it.
Know that feeling,
you know that
how it
feeling,
made you feel.
All that. So that's what, when Dead Roses drop and when everybody listen to it, I want y'all to understand. I want it to be a timeless record that you could put it on years from now when your grandkids and be like, man, I remember when this dropped.
Name of the album coming out. When is it dropping?
Let's Be Honest is the album that's coming out. We don't have a official release date, but I know it's coming out in March.
In March. Let's Be Honest, the album, first single, Dead Roses.
Dead Roses.
How many tracks?
I think I got like 12.
Reese Beats produced all of it, or?
Everything. Shout out T. Kelly, he produced one. I got one with E40.
For sure.
Called Too Much, but T. Kelly produced that one.
Before I let you go, man, I ask everybody that stepped in this building the same question at the end of the interview.
All right. Is it crazy?
Nah, man. It's about the show. It's the Half Baked Podcast, the show about dumb shit celebrities do, right? Before you leave, tell me something. What's the dumbest shit Derek King has done career-wise? Nothing. Don't tell me nothing illegal. I don't want you going to jail messing with me. I don't want to know that. Career-wise, what was the dumbest shit you've done that was like, damn, man, I'm tripping. Feel me? Like, let me tighten it up, bro. I'm on to something good right now. Tetris popping. I'm out of here. They rocking with me, but man, what am I doing this dumb shit? Or, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me something. Man. Or give me some advice. It could be janky promoter. It could be, management wasn't solid in the beginning. You could tell me about you had the 300 thing going. You left 300 Entertainment. You with Empire. Talk to anything, something.
Oh man. I had to take control of my career.
There you go.
Cause at a point, I was letting everybody make my decisions. Like when I was with 300, it was going from everybody was telling me what I should do or this is what you're going to do. And I was just playing the backseat. I was young and I was just playing the backseat. And when I was playing the backseat and I was letting everybody do this, when everything didn't work for what everybody else suggested for me,
they threw you away.
They threw me away and they threw me on the shelf because I had no voice. They didn't think I had a voice. But I had everything I was thinking of, but it's just like, man, do I say this? Do I say this?
They might be right. They might know what
they might know what they're talking about. So it's like, after I got shelved at 300 and 300 really stopped pushing me, and it was like, Man, it was a time where the nigga told me, I'm seeing artists is in Atlanta in the studio, all 300 artists. They all in the studio, and I'm asking the nigga that signed me, I'm like, what's up, bro? I didn't get no invite.
I didn't get in the studio.
That nigga said, he told me to worry about what I got going on. He was like, man, you just gotta worry about yourself. I said, I bet. After he said that, a week went by, I'm like, man, I'm trying to get released. And then shout out Ghazi at Empire. He always told me I had a family, you know what I'm saying, over there. So he was just like, man, when you get off that 300 situation, come holler at me. And that's what I did.
So how were you able to get out? Did you have to like buy yourself out? Did
nah,
they release you?
So I left at a good time. I left at a time where they signed T Grizzly, at TK
so
Kravitz. They had, they was making that bag. So it's just like, you feel me? That's what anything, like, if something going good, man, you ain't worried about a little nickel and dimes.
At that point, once T Grizzly popped, they really wasn't finna be messing with you. You know what I'm saying? At that point,
it was
really
a rap.
You an injustice.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It was a rap. They had Fetty Wap, all that. So it was just like, I'm like, man, yeah, I gotta go. Cause I gotta, you feel me? I gotta start taking over. You feel me? What I got? Cause in a minute, I'm finna just be sitting here trying
no
to,
album,
no nothing. I'm over here trying to push the label to put money behind, yo, we need this. And it's like, they wasn't doing nothing. They wasn't putting no more money behind my music. I was going on tours. My mom was paying for it. So it's like, label wasn't even involved. So it's like, I was my own label. So I'm like, all right, if I'm already doing this, I don't need to be with y'all. Cause at this point, I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I might as well go to Empire where I could do it and I'm more independent. I could take control of all my stuff. So I asked them, I just asked for a release, and they was like, yeah, all right, we kind of feel the same way. And then it was it. It was up after that. So artists just feel me? I express to my homies all the time, just like take control, like be very like, you know what you want. So kind of, you feel me? Say what you want, get what you feel me? All that. So.
And don't just sign anything. I seen Rich Homie Quan, an interview from him, and he said, my first deal I signed, I didn't even read it. I just signed it. I thought that was the dumbest shit ever. Like, I mean, I get it. It's hard when that bag right there, but it's like, bruh, you're paying everybody back and,
man,
nah. Let me read mine. I got a lawyer partner. Don't trip. I'm gonna come back to you. Give me a few days, and we gonna come back and we gonna make this work. You know, they gonna wait on. If they want you bad enough, they'll wait, man. Appreciate you sliding through, young Derek King, the Bay Area's finest.
Yes, sir. We got D King, Leaky Bo in here, and Mayu too, man. We out here, man. We finna take over all 2020. You heard me?
You heard me? Dead Rose is available now. Go grab that thing.
Yes, sir.
Hey, we out this time. Peace.